taking us further in the video and in the by extension this training section. This is content 3. We are looking at cybersecurity awareness and information security. Cybersecurity awareness and information security. The objective is to strengthen the awareness of staff on cybersecurity threats and establish a safe digital practice culture, in the establishment. And as banking operation become increasingly digital, cyber risk continue to grow. That is a fact. Employees remain the first line of defense against fraud, phishing attack, data breaches, and unauthorized access. Phishing, I think it has been used at some point, probably in this training. It's a case of fake identity that I think would emphasize more in the course of this training. Then data breaches and unauthorized access. This program equips participants with the knowledge required to identify, prevent, and respond to cyber security threats. Cyber security, let's just say internet space, if we would not complicate issues. Then key learning area, introduction to cyber security, cyber risk in banking, phishing and social engineering, password management, multi-factor authentication, data protection. Confidentiality, fraud prevention, secure internet usage, and incidents. So while part 1 covers introduction to cyber security, 2 data protection, part 2 will cover matters bordering on confidentiality to incident reporting. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting people, information, system, and networks from digital attack, unauthorized access, disruption, or destruction. In a bank, it covers everything from the core banking application to the laptop, phone, and email account you use every day. Why is it important? Why does it matter? Every account opened, transfer approved, and record stored depend on system staying trustworthy. A single compromised staff account can expose customer data, enable fraudulent transfer, and attract regulatory sanction, reputational damage, and loss of customers' confidence. What are the key practices when it comes to cybersecurity? Number 1, confidentiality. Only authorized people see information. Number 2, integrity. Data stay accurate and unaltered, talking about the integrity of numbers. Availability. A system work when customer needs. System work when customer needs them. Okay? System work when the customer needs them. That is availability in this context. Threat. Anything that can cause harm should be noted and guided against. Vulnerability. A weakness a threat can exploit. It can even be people. It can even be low consciousness from the handlers. Okay, it is at times some of these vulnerability are aided by end users. Okay, then control, a safeguard that reduce the risk. Then security, it is everyone's job, not only IT. Cyber risk in banking. Banks are high value targets because they hold money and identity data. Attacks arrive through email, fake website, mobile app, USB device, third-party vendors, and very often through ordinary staff who are tricked into helping the attacker. Why it matters? Losses are immediate and irreversible once funds leave the bank. Beyond the naira value, incident triggers CBN and NDIC scrutiny, customer attrition. Customer begin to exit the bank, and costly recovery work that divert the whole institution from its business goal. Key point and practices. Small business email, compromise and fake payment instruction, ransomware, locking core system and backup, card skimming, ATM and POS fraud, insider abuse of privilege access, weak or shared password on banking application, unpatched software and outdated devices, vendor and third party compromise. All these things can aid cyber risk in the banking sector. Phishing and social engineering. What does it mean? Social engineering manipulates people rather than technology. Phishing uses email, SMS, phone, or chat messages that impersonate a manager, a vendor, the IT team, or a customer to obtain credential, data, or payments. Phishing is the single most common entry point for banking breaches. It bypasses firewalls and antiviruses completely because the attackers simply persuade an authorized person to open the door for them. So it's like using fake identity to get unqualified access, using fake identity to get unapproved access. Okay. Key point and practice. Check the sender full email, not the display name. Be suspicious of urgency, secrecy, and threats. When the thing is too urgent, when it is urgent and it is urgent and it is urgent, most time, mm, many fraud are laced in urgency. They will not give you that opportunity for turnaround, that opportunity for rethink. Over links before clicking. Type URL yourself. Never open unexpected attachment or invoices. Verify payment or account changes by a known phone number. Watch for poor grammar and slightly misspelled domain. Report suspected phishing. Never just delete it. Password management. What does it mean? Of course, password is a system of security. It is the primary proof of your identity on the bank system. Attackers crack weak password in seconds using automated tools and reuse credentials stolen from unrelated websites to log into corporate accounts. Why is it important? Any action taken with your credential is recorded as your action. A shared or guessed password removes accountability, defeats audit trail, and can make an innocent employee the apparent author of a fraud. Key point and practices. Use long passphrases of 12 characters, at least 12 characters. Mix uppercase, lowercase numbers and symbols. Never reuse a work password on personal sites. One unique password per system, never share it. Never write password on paper or in a desk file. Change immediately if you suspect exposure. Use the password, use the approved password manager, not your browser. In the next class, we'll be looking at multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication. Thank you very much for listening.